Hey all, my name is Paul Borosky and I am the owner of Quality Business Plan. And what I'd like to do today is to show y'all how to quickly and easily create a trucking company pro forma financial projections. Financial projections that I'm going to show you how to create. And it's going to be your pro forma income statement as well as 12-month profit and loss projections. Now, I'm not going to create it from the start. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show y'all how to customize a template that I have proprietarily designed and I use for my custom business plan writing. So what I'm going to do is kind of show y'all, if you do buy the template, and I'll show you how to purchase the template. But if you do get that template, how to quickly and easily get your pro forma financial projections ready to go for your trucking company. So the way the video is going to work is I'm going to try to keep this under 10 minutes. And first, I'm going to go ahead and give you all a little bit of background about me, who I am, what I do, and why I do it. From that point, I'm going to show you all how to customize my trucking company business plan template to meet your personal and individual company needs. And then from that, I'm going to wrap it up and show you all how to get that template if you're interested. All right, so without further ado, let's zip through this little handy dandy PowerPoint presentation that I've got presented for you. All right, so as promised, a little bit about me. I am a professional writer, specifically a business plan writer, and also a financial modeler. So if y'all do want to avoid the fun and excitement, the opportunities for personal growth in writing your own business plan or constructing your own pro forma financial projections for your trucking company, then pick up the phone, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. My contact information is up here. Be delighted to help you prepare your financial projections or your business plan. Also, if you do want a book on writing business plans or understanding financial models or financial projections, I do have some of those published on Amazon. Check me out there. And then finally, I am an adjunct professor and subject matter expert in both business and finance, so I do have some academic information backing me up. So with that said, let's dive into this little financial model that I've got designed and customized for a trucking company. So again, I'll show you how to get this template. But this template is really designed for simplicity for my customers to use. I do use a similar template like this for my custom business plan writing for truckers when I do business plans for truckers or I construct their financial models. But it's pretty straightforward. This section right here is going to be, it's designed for your revenues. These dark blue areas is where you can change the information. Everything else, leave it the way it is, because once you change information in this information page, it's going to roll over to your 12-month profit and loss statement. It's also going to update your income statement. So every time we update something in these dark blue areas, it's going to update the financial projections. All right, so the way that I've got this model broken up to, let's go broad, and then we'll go, we'll then go ahead and take a look at the individual specifics. This information right here is your daily revenues. This is your labor. This section right here is your startup cost. Your monthly fixed costs are right here. These are your growth rates. Most people don't change that information. And then down here is your loan information if you're taking out a loan. So in the revenue driver, the revenue driver is typically going to be your daily mileage driven. So right here for the number, this number right here is going to be how many miles that you're going to drive. If you're going to drive 500, then put 500. If it's going to be 600, then change that to 600. This one right here is going to be your variable cost. So your variable cost may be 40% or it may be 50%. Whatever your variable cost is going to be, make sure, usually I like to include my variable cost is going to be either the fuel, the driver pay, and maintenance. Those are usually going to be your three big variable costs for a trucking company. So whatever your variable costs are going to be, make sure to put it into a percentage right here. Once you put that percentage here, then it'll update your costs. So for example, if your variable cost is about 50%, then what it'll do, it'll change the cost right here and it'll update your information. So for your revenue drivers, the three things that you're going to want to update is going to be your variable cost, which is right here, your number of miles driven, and then this one, the last section, is going to be how many miles are you what is the price per mile you want to get paid. If it's $5, then put $5 there. If it's going to be $3.50, then put $3.50 here. So whatever it's going to be, make sure to put that information right here. The final two areas really usually are not changed by my truckers. This is going to be how many days you're going to be driving per week. Most truckers are pulling 6 days. And then this one right here is a toggle between the monthly and weekly and daily. So just leave this one right here the way it is. But if you're going to be driving 5 days, change it to 5. If it's going to be 6 days, change it to 6. That is all your revenues right here. The next is going to be labor. How much you want to pay yourself monthly. So if you want to take out a salary for $3,000 a month, put that right here. If you don't want a salary, then put it 0. But most truckers are going to pay themselves a salary based on my expectations or experiences. Not only that, but when you're writing a business plan, the bankers or the investors are going to want to see that you're going to take some kind of a salary. If you're going to have employees, then however many employees you're going to have, enter it right there. The average rate of pay, enter right there. And again, that information is updated and taken care of for you. The third section is going to be your startup cost. If you're a startup, then you can go ahead and put your startup cost in here. It's the first 2 lines right here are going to be how you're going to fund your company, your equity investment or a loan. If you're not going to put any money into your company, put a 0, and then your loan is going to be right here. If it's going to be a $200,000 loan, then, or not $2 million, but $200,000 loan, then just put that information there. These next sections right here is going to be how you're going to divvy up that information, or how you're going to divvy up your startup costs. Your working capital could be $40,000. Your truck purchase might be $50,000, and then you've got some office equipment, and then you've got some licenses. So whatever you're breaking up going to be, or however you're going to break up your startup costs, this section right here allows you to document that information. The third area is going to be our monthly fixed cost. So for the monthly fixed cost, I give you an area to go ahead and put rent, utilities, office expenses, insurance, accounting and legal, advertising, and other. So whatever your office expenses or your monthly expenses are going to be, change that information there. Once you change it in the darker colored cells, it automatically tallies it up right there. This right here is going to be just your miscellaneous information, your tax rates, and then if you want to change your growth rates for your annual growth rates, you can do that there. And this final section right here is kind of nifty. This is going to be your loan information. So for example, if you put $200,000 as a loan here, then what's going to happen is it's going to automatically populate the cell here. And now you have an opportunity to change your interest rates and your term for your loan to see what your monthly payment is going to be. So if your interest rate is going to be 6% and you're going to pay it, you want a term of 8 years, well, this is your monthly payment's now going to be $2,628. All right, so hopefully this information is helpful. And when you make these changes here, it automatically updates your profit and loss statement for the first year, month 1 through month 3, month 4 through 6, 7 through 9, and if you scroll over a little bit here, month 10 through 12. So now you've got all of your pro forma profit and loss statements updated here. And then your income statement is also updated. Anytime you change information here, you now have a pro forma income statement for the next 5 years based on your assumptions. So if you take a look at your year 1 and you say, you know what, 83,000, that's a little light, what you can do is you can go back to your information here and say, well, you know what, I'm not going to start off with any employees. You get rid of your employees. Then you take a look at your income statement. Now it jumps to $162,000. So just making one change can make a significant impact in your pro forma 12-month profit and loss statement as well as your income statement. So you can use this template right here to identify what your price points are going to be, and how many employees you can budget for, and what you want your starting salary to be. And it's real quick and simple. We did this in less than 9 minutes. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap this up. Here we go. All right. So in summary, if you're gonna do your pro forma profit and loss statement for your trucking company, make sure to use some kind of a template. If you want to use my template that I just showed you, you can purchase it at qualitybusinessplan.com/trucking company business plan template. And if you do want me to write the business plan for you or do your financial projections for you, take a look at my prices page, qualitybusinessplan.com/business plan prices 3. So hopefully this information was helpful, and if you need some help, reach out, give me a call, give me a text, give me an email. Love to help. And as always, have a great day. Thank you.